Do you remember 2017? There was a cryptocurrency boom then, and a lot of people found out Bitcoin existence. The price of Bitcoin exploded from $1 to $20,000 for a coin, and its capitalization reached $100 billion. This happened because the masses adopted the idea of cryptocurrencies, and the demand for Bitcoin far outstripped the supply, which was only 70 million coins. You might regret not buying Bitcoin at those prices, because you could have made about 75x's by buying Bitcoin in early 2017. But what if I told you that you now have the opportunity to get the same return by investing in free altcoins that are now capitalized hundreds of times less than the Bitcoin in 2017, and their supply is the same or even less than the Bitcoin. This means that if these cryptocurrencies reach at least 1/10 the capitalization of Bitcoin through mass adoption, then their price will explode and you can make millions by becoming an early investor. But before we get started and I tell you more about altcoins that can make you a millionaire, I should say that this is not a financial advice and I'm just sharing my personal opinion and actions. I have invested in all these coins, so I'm risking my own money, but that doesn't mean I tell you to do the same. Also, I will be happy if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video, if you want to see more quality content about cryptocurrency and have more valuable information than others to make profits at bear market, while nobody is hyping about these free altcoins I'm going to talk about. With this being said, let's start our research. The first coin I want to mention is Quant, which has a maximum supply of only 14.6 million coins. This is as much as 6.5 million less than the Bitcoin supply, and the capitalization of this coin is only $1.4 billion. As you can see, QNT has its all-time high at $394, and now its price is around $116. QNT is only down 50% this year, while almost all our cryptocurrencies are down 90%, and QNT is still rising in value during the bear market, which is actually insane. So what is Quant really all about? You may be surprised, but Quant is not a blockchain, but the world's first operating system for blockchain developers, which allow people to create multi-chain applications. It may sound complicated, but in simple terms, it is a technology that solves the blockchain interoperability problem and allows blockchains to work with each other inside the Quant Network, using the QNT token as a transaction fees. Quant launched in June 2018 with the goal of connecting blockchains and networks on a global scale, without reducing the efficiency and interoperability of the network. In this picture you can see how various blockchains, applications and corporations connect via API keys to the Quant network, thereby merging into a single network. The Quant network itself connects to various payment systems such as Visa, Swift, MasterCard, Oracle and so on. And then all this data is transmitted to the payment systems using two blocks. Just look at how big the network created with the Quant network is. On one side we have applications that are used by people who are not even familiar with the world of cryptocurrency, such as Instagram, Gmail, Twitter, Dropbox, Facebook, Pinterest and many others. Then we have payment systems, blockchains and banking applications. And all of this connects into a single network that can transfer data from one application to another. I think this is really amazing, considering that Quant is partnering with LCX, which is a regulated blockchain ecosystem, to help governments implement their CBDCs, which are central bank digital currencies. And this is really huge, because despite the idea of decentralization, cryptocurrency regulation is an unavoidable step for the global community. And those cryptocurrencies that can first take over the regulated digital finance industry will be the giants of the industry itself. This trend continues throughout the entire crypto space. For example, Bitcoin is the world's top cryptocurrency, because it's the pioneer of the world of decentralization and crypto assets. Now imagine how much QNT could be worth if it becomes one of the pioneers of regulated cryptocurrency trend, which could be even bigger than the cryptocurrency trend in 2017, because cryptocurrency right now is closer than ever to mass adoption. Also, the chances of this increasing greatly, with QNT being on the list of future ICO 2022 coins, which could be the new trend in 2023 and 2024. Let's compare it once again. Here is the market capitalization of Bitcoin at a circulating volume of 19 million coins. And here is the market capitalization of QNT with supply of 12 million coins. How much do you think QNT might be worth if its capitalization reached at least $10 billion? Write about it in the comments. Personally, I think we will see a price of $800 to $700 per QNT coin in the next bull market cycle. Another strong argument that makes me bullish on QNT is the composition of the founders of the project. It consists of people who have 10 years of experience in MasterCard, Vocalink and other financial companies, and board director Guy Dietrich, who is managing director of Rockefeller Capital Management and has 35 years of experience in investments. I am sure that these people, in addition to their huge experience and understanding of what they are doing, have connections in the companies and organizations where they have worked. So the Quant team probably has connections with at least the UK government, the Rockefeller Capital Management Investment Fund, and MasterCard authorities. This is an incredible advantage for the project, because if the opportunity arises, the Quant Network can obtain the support of these influential organizations. Based on all of the above, I am absolutely convinced that QNT will be worth at least $400 to $500 in the near future, and by 2025 its price could reach $1,000 or even more. Write in the comments what you think about this project and wherever you hold QNT tokens. Now we move on to the second altcoin that I really believe in, and that is Elrond or Multiverse X. By the way, while I'm recording this video, its token EGLD is up 7% in 24 hours. Elrond was founded in 2017, and this project has gone through a lot since then, including changes in tokenomics and rebranding. Elrond is a blockchain that really focuses on speed and has extremely low fees. I would personally say that Elrond is as much a blockchain as the major ones we may see in the top 10 on Coinmarketcap, but better at everything. It is certainly very fast, it has low fees, it has a very low supply of only 32 million coins, and it combines the best of other blockchains. Elrond is now even more focused on Web3 technology and product development for the metaverse after rebranding to Multiverse X last November. Some people don't really like this decision, but I think it's gonna be a great one after all, because it will bring mass adoption of cryptocurrency much closer. And when that happens, Elrond will become one of the best ecosystems for metaverse developers, which will bring a lot of money to the project and increase its capitalization, which is only $870 million right now. I could have also tell you about some great partners that Elrond has, but I truly think that the great thing about Elrond is that it has its own launchpad, with EGLD itself being the main token. So you don't need to buy additional tokens to participate in IDO on the Maiar Launchpad if you have Elrond on your Maiar wallet. And that's a very important factor, because the Maiar Launchpad features really strong, carefully selected projects. Just look at the list of tokens that have been launched on Maiar Launchpad. There are only 4 projects that have been listed on Maiar Launchpad in the past year, and look at the profits they have made. Holoride, which gave 100x. Actually, I'm not sure why I chose 49x, but trust me, it earned 100x after listing. Ethereum with 18x's, Cantina Royale with almost 7x profits, which by the way was released in bear market, and DashSwap, which was also released in bear market and gave almost 3x profit. All 4 projects allowed you to earn at least double what you invested in the first place, and even now, in the bear market, they are all above the listing price. It's almost a miracle result for a crypto launchpad, as if you look at any other one, you will see that almost all of them are unprofitable right now. Now just listen to what I am about to say and imagine. You buy some Elrond at, let's say, $35 or $40 on Maiar Launchpad. Then you stake half of it in your wallet and just wait for the next IDO. When the IDO comes out, you buy some tickets to participate on the Maiar Launchpad for the EGLD token you already have. By the way, because of the IDO, the price of the EGLD token might increase by about 5%, and you can sell it at a profit right after the IDO. Now you participate in IDO, and if one of your tickets wins, you get a guaranteed allocation for the tokens of the great crypto project, which can multiply your investment by several times. If your tickets don't win, you simply get your Elrond back and either sell it or just hold it till the next IDO. All the while, you earn an EGLD token with an APR of about 8%, and you just wait for the next bull market when the Elrond breaks its all-time high and reaches a price of $500 or even more. Then you sell your Elrond for an insane profit. Moreover, you sell the Elrond you got by staking, making an even bigger profit than if you had just bought the EGLD. Once again, this is not a financial advice, but it is the way I operate, so in my opinion, this is a really great investment plan. Overall, I consider Elrond to be one of the most promising and ambitious crypto projects, and I believe that EGLD's price could reach at least $800 during the next bull run. And the third altcoin will be one of the best investment opportunities, because it's quite safe, popular and easy to handle for beginners. You have certainly heard of it, and probably even have some of it. And the third altcoin is Ethereum. You may be disappointed right now, but many people, especially those who are new to cryptocurrencies, forget that they can make 5 to 10x's just by buying Ethereum in a bear market and selling it in a bull market. Yeah, this is pretty obvious, but in my opinion, it is the best altcoin to invest in, because it's the safest of all altcoins, has great utility, grows in value about twice as much as Bitcoin, and is the closest to mass adoption. If you are an advanced cryptocurrency user, you already understand that at least 90% of all cryptocurrency assets will die one day. because they either have no utility or will lose to stronger projects that will destroy them and take their places. The fact is that Bitcoin and Ethereum will be around for at least another decade, because they are the cryptocurrency pioneers that created the cryptocurrency world as we know it, and people believe in them. Ethereum itself also has a lot of utility because of its blockchain. In addition, there are many plans and updates for Ethereum technology in the future, so there is almost no chance that it will die in the next 10 years. Just look at the capitalization of Ethereum. It is half the capitalization of Bitcoin, which is a great number, because there is no other cryptocurrency in the world that has at least 25% of the market capitalization of Bitcoin. I don't think I need to say anything else about Ethereum because it's quite obvious, and I just want to draw your attention to the fact that you already know which altcoin is the best to invest in, and there is no need to build huge cryptocurrency portfolios, hoping that one of your dozen altcoins will blow up. It's much more practical to be sensible and patient, so I hope you hear my message. Anyway, what do you guys think of these 3 altcoins I mentioned in this video? I have all 3 of them, so I hope we will blow up in the next bull market. Give me your opinion in the comments, and also don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next one.